Look at all this chicken. Why is it that every recipe has to use an onion? Why do all these recipes use onions? I hate cutting onions. By the way, Himalayan pink salt is pretty good and expensive. How are you doing? Guess what? This time I'm trying out a recipe that one of my friends inspired from Facebook. They posted one of those like recipe website pages on my timeline, and it was for jalapeno popper grilled cheese, and that sounded really awesome, so I wanted to try it. Unfortunately, I can't scroll back in my timeline to actually see the post, so I forget who gave it to me or which recipe it actually was. But when I was looking for recipes for this, I wondered if there was one that was kind of more lazy oriented, like some of this other stuff I do. And sure enough, I found one called jalapeno popper shredded chicken. So this is a crock pot dish again, and this will be used with these buns to make kind of like, I guess, sloppy Joe oriented style patty things. So it sounded really awesome, so I just had to try it out. So here we go. Let me go ahead and clear all this off so that I can get started on my least favorite part. Looking at you, onion. Okay. Oh, before I forget, our total cost for all of these things was $27.92. So, not bad. Ah! That was close. The onion fought back that time. Okay, now that that is done, that's it for preparation. Now we're ready to put the first stage together. So this part's fairly easy. We just put in our chicken. I just gotta pile it in, however. So at this point, all we do is add some salt, pepper, and the one other thing I have there is the taco seasoning. One of the other recipes I looked at also included taco seasoning, so I thought I'd try that out. The instructions say, sprinkle generously. I don't know exactly what they mean by that, so I'm just gonna add some. This packet comes with a lot. I don't know how much to use of this. The one recipe called for like a teaspoon, which that's way too little, so I'm just gonna eye it and see what happens. Now, oh, yeah. So now that our seasonings are in, we just add in the onion. The other funny thing is that this recipe calls for 1/4 of a cup of jalapeno. I don't like that idea. I'm just gonna dump the whole jar in and see what happens. Yeehaw. And we finish it off with our block of cream cheese. If I can get it open. And at this point, we cover it and we will cook it on low for 6 hours. So, and I will see you soon. Our next step is to get the bacon ready for later. Might as well do that now so that it's already done. So, get out my pan. Okay, so now that these are set up, I'm going to attempt to bake them at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes. It's very easy to burn when you put it in the oven. You have about 30 seconds between perfect and black, so good luck. As you can see, they're a little bit burnt on the edges, but you can't really avoid that, so it's fine. Other than that, I think it cooked them pretty good, so 20 minutes at 400 seems to be a good way to get them done in the oven. So some of these turned out a little more crispy than others, namely this one. It's kind of black, but the rest of them are pretty good, so that's fine. Now I'll just kind of cut these up, and then I'll have my bowl of bacon pieces to add in later. And there we have it, our bacon pieces are ready. So I'm actually gonna separate this in half because the recipe only needs half of this, and the other half I'm gonna use for another recipe later on. While I'm waiting, I can also cut up the green onions for topping them. That way those are ready to go once this is finished. Ow. Well, our chicken's finally done, so now we can shred it and get the rest of the stuff added. Now we get to attempt to pull the pieces out without them falling apart, since it likes to do that at this point. Oh, there it goes. All right. Now that's ready, we can put it back in and then stir it up again. So we are now on the final stretch. All we have to do is put in all these ingredients, mix it up, let it melt, and then we are ready to serve. So let's go ahead and do that. These bags are each 2 cups, so I'm gonna use about half of them. That should give me roughly 1 cup. And without further ado, we have our, chicken mixer. Yay! You can see here, I'm toasting my bread, and then once that's done, I can put it all together. I forgot to add these in on mine, but you can have those to top it too, the little tortilla strips and the green onions. So feel free to do that if you want. Well, I forgot to put the bacon in too. So there it is. I'm double stupid. I forgot the mayo too. Guess I'll just do this now. Better late than never. Urgh. And there it is. Finally complete. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and eat this, so thanks for watching. Feel free to try it. Oh.